Oh, hold on. Lost the chat there for a second. And chat is back, which means this is your host, Kazar Spell, and welcome back to Fallout New Vegas. In the last episode, oh boy, where did we leave off on? I mean, I know we were in the middle of Old World Blues, and I got a lot of things to shoot because that's the one thing my character does in this game. But I don't remember which quests we're on. We gotta collect things. Find the keys to the X8 kennels. We need the emitter upgrade. I have the emitter upgrade. I know that much. So, it's time to move forth. I traversed a lot of the big empty. But I apparently did not go west. West was not the direction I went. Went all over the place. But this DLC likes to just throw enemies at you. Like, I didn't remember this. It's weird. I didn't remember this DLC just being about spawning enemies in. But like, I'll just be minding my own business and then all of a sudden, bam. There's another batch of enemies who was previously who were not there. I swear these are being spawned in. See? Like, I don't even need their stuff anymore. Their XP is phenomenal. But I don't need their stuff. Okay. Don't know where that came from. Probably the ground. Oh, see? This is what I'm talking about. Like, I swear they were not here before, and then they just suddenly are. Like, New Vegas used to have... Like, New Vegas usually just has pre-planned encounters that you can think around. But this is just whenever. They could show up whenever, even if you're already being attacked. Gave myself a little bit of a stim pack there. I should check how many stim packs I had. I've been chugging them like Gatorade. 280 left. Yep, I've used about 70 so far. And shoot you in the head. .95% accuracy, folks. Okay, let's see. This gun could use some love. Alright, the X13 research facility. But we need to find the gloves, the boots, anything else? The chest plate. And I need this. Lots of laser pistols in here. The kennel key. There we go. I don't know why I took that. Gloves. Okay, so I still need the boots and the chest plate. Well, there's the chest plate. Hard door, sure. Maybe for the common man. Where the heck am I? That's not how doors work. Cattle prod, sure. Oh, it's Dr. Callus. Okay, so apparently something got out. And escaped through here. Now that I think about it, this is probably where they kept the Night Stalkers. Lots of preserved meat. No. Right, they can go invisible. Oh. I keep forgetting that because I'm a higher level now, they can deal significantly more HP damage to me and puncture right through my armor. So I need to, like, have a finger over the Stimpak button. Okay, so... take those. Grab that. And we have obtained the Oral Stealth Suit. Not only can it be upgraded through testing in X13, it also has medics and Stimpaks reserves for all your pain dampening need. Medics and Stimpaks not included. Yeah, so now we have the Stealth Suit Mark II. Oh, hello there, Nuka-Cola. I don't really want to upgrade it. do want to kill all those Night Stalkers, though. Those, just to prove a point. Wouldn't even be much of a point, it's just I want to kill them. Because they killed me, it's only fair. Yeah, I saw you. There you are. Yeah, did anyone see how much damage that thing chunked out of me right there? DLC is nasty. Oh no, we do have to use the basic stealth suit. Okay, I should probably equip the suit.
Hello, it's nice to meet you. Who can I hide you from today? Stimpack reserves adequate. Medic supplies adequate. You're my best friend forever.
Okay, suit, I'm taking you off. You're creepy.
Test data processed. Firmware updated to version 1.1. Boot damping sensors online.
Alright. Why don't we upgrade barter?
X-13 breached? No. Even that stealth suit won't hide you from my Robo-Scorpion army. Sting the intruder, my pets. Sting them until they are stupid.
Mean robot bugs. Mean robot bugs.
I know, suit.
Stop that!
This one looks pretty tough.
My minion. Sting them in the name of all that is Mobius. Go, my minion. Sting them in the name of
That hurts.
Poison girls take their medics.
Destroy this one, I'll make more.
Stop that.
You're no match for science.
Come on, crits. This is a crit build. I need those.
Now I end you. Are you sure you scanned something? Stop that! You'll damage the hull! You won't escape me!
I had to take off 3% of my crit chance for the suit, for the stealth suit, and I can get it repaired soon. As soon as I can go back to the sink.
Attack! You're no match for science.
Please just die.
Fighting over. Time to fight.
I see you. Now I end you.
But are you still alive? No.
Eureka! You won't escape me! Go, my minion! Sting them in the name of all that
You can't get through that door, can you?
I see you. Now I...
Was that all? Time to fight.
Oh, come on!
Zero. You think that oral stealth suit will keep you hidden from me? I think you will you me? Robo-Scorpion, attack!
Ah, yeah, that's what I needed. Night Stalkers as well.
Sting them in the name of all that is
Well, at least it seems to be helping me.
Did I mention that my zone is forbidden to you? So
Properly leveled Night Stalkers are terrifying against
you won't escape me.
like any armored enemy. Including me. Okay. Ow. Okay, that worked out. Back to the think tank.
Who do you think is cuter, Dr. Klein or Dr. Boros?
No answer.
That's all.
Might I be of service, sir?
Okay,
Very.
repair some stuff for me. Oh gosh, it's gonna take so much. Repair Lucky. That gun, Maria. Magnum. The weathered gun, and that armor. Oh, whoops. What you just hear? I don't know what you heard.
I smell sedition.
Fair enough. I took off the crypt beret for the halo. I did? No, the beret's still on. I had to take off the rebreather for the halo. Like, the beret and the halo can still be on together.
Did you retrieve the technologies yet? We need them, as I have indicated.
I recovered them.
What? You did? Your survival, let alone success, barely registered in my projections. Now, all I need to do is check my transmission databank. Mobius is always filling it up with his psychotic calls. Oh yes, there's the schematics, just like you said. How truthful.
So, what now?
Yes. Yes. Yes.
Yes, what?
No. I mean, yes. You just need to analyze these technologies for a moment. They are extremely advanced, you know?
Do you even know what these do?
I know how these technologies work. Of course I know. If you remember, we described them in clearly abstract, contradictory statements before. Why would we do that if we weren't certain on how to use them? Yes, so let me... a bit, huh? I'll figure it out.
Okay, look. The antenna focuses brainwave patterns, right?
Yes, that's what I believe I said.
And the suit's cardiac regulator and the sonic frequency is a spinal vibrator?
I've got it. The cardiac regulator in the suit, the antenna for brain waves, and the sonic frequency for the vertebral nerves.
Yes.
I'm thinking. This is all very complicated. Let me check something. Of course. I have it. The override sequence to open the Forbidden Zone door is hidden in the schematics. Well, not hidden. It's actually right there, behind the programming equivalent of coffee stains. It's embedded in what seems to be recursive code. It's badly commented there and there. Oh, and null pointers very sloppy, Mobius. You see, using the antenna to boost the emitter's sonic frequency, and the stealth suit to bypass the Forbidden Zone lock, yes, that could work. Was that my plan? It must have been. Sometimes I truly surprise myself. The door is open, and now Mobius will get his.
Don't these items seem more biologically focused than that, though?
Biological? Ridiculous. I mean, technically, these items could all be used to put you back together once you had your brain. But for now, they can be used in the name of aggression. The door should be unsealed. Now, instead of being subjected to threats, we can now send an equally threatening message to Mobius. And that message is science. Deliver this message, and Big Mountain shall be freed from Mobius's reign of terror. You can go now. That's your cue.
Well, okay. Oh, dang it. Why do, like, honestly, I don't even mind fighting this many Robo-Scorpions. It's the fact that they all have so much health on top of their massive armor. So the only way I'm damaging them is through critical hits that pierce that armor, and I need a lot of them. Oh, thank goodness. Like, why did it have to stab me with so much of my own medics? I gained the tough guy perk because my limbs kept breaking. And save. If your limbs kept breaking, wouldn't that make you the weak guy? Kinda. But what it does is it makes all of my limbs more powerful because they broke so often. Can you get out of my way? You're all very annoying. Gameplay!
I see you. Now I envy you. I see you. Now I end you. Sting them in the name of all that is Mobius. You won't escape me. You won't escape me. Go, my minion. Sting Scorpion of the it is Mobius. You won't escape me. You're no match for science. Attention visitors. Combat experiment in progress. Please put on your goggles.
Oh no! It's the giant Robo-Scorpion!
Is alive! Awaken my pet! Initiate your search and destroy protocol in the name of all that is Mobius!
Now you can actually fight that thing. It has a ton of attack power and like the most HP in the entire game. You can fight it. I don't really wanna.
Looking for a weak spot? There are no weak spots!
Okay, let's see. Activate target drone so it shoots at something else.
Target drones got activated and... Oh, how cute! They're engaging the X-42 giant Robo-Scorpion. Let's see the shrapnel fly!
Okay, so I took a wrong turn. I don't really need any of this stuff. Here's a computer. Computers are the weakness of robots. And attack the Robo-Scorpion. And then here's the very hard terminal. And if you can access this with 100 science, you can just shut down the giant Robo-Scorpion.
Is this thing on? This is Mobius. Dr. Mobius. We're initiating some kind of emergency test shutdown. In 5, 4, as in forbidden, 3, as in tree, 2, as in two Brutus, 1, as in none. Oh look, the emergency overload is initiating.
And that's it. What's up, dude?
Hmm? Yo, hello there. You are there, aren't you? Forgive my confusion. So hard to tell these days. You seem familiar somehow. I'm guessing, you're here for your brain, perhaps? It's just up there. Such a nice brain, young, very bright. Little hard to see you. Can you walk into my left, right FOV, Coon? Ah, that's it. You're coming into focus nicely.
Is that better?
Depth perception is a problem with this old monitor of mine. Went black a while ago. That's old age for you. Should look at getting the visual nerves reattached. It's just that the right eye would see the wrong things. The flying tortoises were the worst.
I'm very curious what that would be
For
like.
a mentat?
I'll save it for later.
I love mentats. Delicious and smarty. I have all sorts of amazingly science-terrific thoughts and ideas when those chalky tablets are zipping through my biogel. I forget them all not long after, though, especially with the data constipating my memory core. Afraid binary streams might shoot out my chassis. Had to start using the dome floor and walls here to inscribe equations, although I've somewhat lost track of where they start and end.
You aren't exactly what I was expecting.
Really? That implies preconceived notions, theories, and a hypothesis about this meeting? Please extrapolate. What was I supposed to be like? After all, it might be worth a cognitive realignment if your theoretical Mobius is better than I.
I need my brain back.
Do you? You seem fine without it. And does it even want to go back with you? Maybe you should ask it. It's quite independent, has all manner of opinions. Tell you what, I'll leave it up to your brain. If it wants to go, then fine. If not, well, you should respect its wishes.
Okay.
Indeed. The goodbye part of our little chat, then. Goodbye. Please mind the equations on the floor.
Better save before the brain chat. I know, I know. Let's see. Oh yeah, there is an infinite loop you could accidentally get if you try to talk to your brain. So we're gonna save so that, like, even if it happens, I can just reset.
Well, well, look who finally dragged themselves in out of the wasteland. And where have we been, Crawling through pits of radioactive muck again?
Only a few times.
Ah, lovely. Figured that out, have we? Would you like a cookie?
They do taste good. There's no need to be sarcastic. Meeting your own brain is a slightly odd event.
Yes, well, believe me, the opposite is equally true. Good Lord, have you bathed at all since they pulled me out of you?
Yes, because running around a crater full of bizarre science experiments, hygiene is a top priority.
Well, I see sarcasm hasn't eluded you. Fine, perhaps now isn't the best time, but it's the principle of the thing.
Why are you such a dick?
Well, that's a fine how do you do. Me, quote, dick, unquote. As if I'm the one responsible for the way you carry on gadding about the wastes. I'm not the one that makes us clamber around Technus-infested ancient vaults or go charging off to New Vegas on missions of ill-conceived revenge. And have we forgotten who got us shot in the head and buried in a shallow grave? Do you think I enjoyed that little moment?
But that was you! You're my brain!
I most certainly am not. I'm the seat of all reason and logic in our little partnership. All those feelings that motivate you, that sense of righteousness and that rush you get when you help someone, do you know where those come from?
My butt.
Glands. They come from glands. Free of the tyranny of your ape-like and primitive endocrine system, I can see how foolish your motives are.
But you're the source of most of those glands, unless you're arguing that my thyroid is to blame.
Well, look, it's all a very complex system of biofeedback and other things I wouldn't expect you to understand.
Admit it, you're just as glandular as I am.
Oh, all right. Perhaps I am, but at least I'm logical about it.
Thought you'd be happy to get back into my head.
I'm not going to lie to you. The prospect is definitely not that appealing. Look at it from my perspective. Here I have peace, quiet, and safety. Well, barring the odd rogue scorpion. In your head, I've got poison, radiation, grisly injuries, and biological functions. Do you know how much more you can get done when you're not constantly looking for places to urinate? It's quite a lot, I can tell you.
What about a cool breeze on your cheek? The smell of food? Love.
Overrated biological feedback. Believe me, you only feel that way because you've got all that meat. Oozing hormones.
Isn't it just as true that you only feel this way because you're lacking those hormones?
I suppose you're right. That does call certain assumptions into question, doesn't it?
So we're at an impasse. You can't feel what I feel, and I can't think the way you think.
Indeed. Quite the conundrum. How do you suppose we resolve it?
I don't know which one I want to do more. I mean, I don't want my heart back, that's for sure, because then I don't get poisoned. But having my brain back, I guess, wouldn't be the worst thing ever, so... I think we have to trust each other and acknowledge that we aren't complete if we're separated.
I suppose there might be some advantage to that, yes. There's a chance that the reintegration would create some improved synergy between us.
So what do you say? Join me for some more wild adventures?
Well, I suppose you've convinced me well enough. I'll rejoin your body if that's your final decision. Unfortunately, before we get to that stage of the proceedings, we have a problem. Even if I could settle myself back in your skull and reconnect all those pesky nerve endings, Dr. Mobius doesn't have the tools here. We would have to make use of Dr. Klein's lab, and I rather doubt the brains are inclined to share.
Why? They promised to put us back together once I did what they wanted.
And you believe them? Really? I know you were recently deprived of my fabulous advice, but... Really? Once I'm delivered into their clutches, they'll find a way past the radar fence and the whole Mojave will be their playground. And that is assuming, of course, that one of them doesn't take a fancy to our body and decide to slip his own brain into it instead.
You're a part of me. I know you don't want to let that happen any more than I do.
Well, I suppose I do miss those endorphin rushes when we save the day. All right, what's the plan?
Let's see. If the think tank won't hold up their bargain, we'll make them. Let's go.
Right. Look out, think tank. This brain is coming out of its jar. I suppose now that we're reunited, you'll want to fill your torso up with those other meaty parts the think tank took from us.
No.
Personally, I think your upgrades are quite a bit better. But now that I'm with you, the Sync's autodock can plug them back in no problem. Right then, off we go. Klein will be in for a nasty shock when he realizes the pacification field won't work on a mind and body reunited.
Your brain added. Oh, there's an audio delay? Hang on. Give me 1 second. Could have sworn I turned that off. Yeah, the audio delay's off. What the heck? There should not be a delay. That's all I can say. Who's a good giant robo-scorpion? Make sure you're prepared to finish this once and for all. I got gun. I have other gun.
The lobotomite returns. Our lobotomite. Has Dr. Mobius been denominated into scrap metal and voice module parts, as we hoped?
Let's see. I found my brain. Now you and I are going to settle things.
I recommend watching your tone with me, lobotomite. Now, your brain. Hand it over, or we'll extract it again.
I'm not handing my brain over. There's some things we should discuss.
And what could we possibly have to speak about? You have the brain, we have the technology. All you must do is surrender. With it, we can finally leave this place. I cannot tell you how boring this place gets, chopping up the landscape and everything in it. And we have so many questions to ask your brain first. About this Mojave place. A fertile testing ground for our experiments.
You think I am a lobotomite? No, for my skull house is the brain of Mobius! I don't know, should I say? I'm really tempted. No, maybe you should confer to your colleagues first.
Nonsense. Confer, colleagues. Those are two words I do not recognize.
Dr. Klein, I must intersect. Please, do not harm the lobotomite.
I'm not going to harm it. I'm going to dissect it until it's dead. Why the sudden intersection, Dala?
I cannot stand a sweet breathing organism breathing in and out to suddenly not breathe. We must keep it alive. For study. Slow study.
Dala, these vocalized pauses are unlike you. What do you care?
Klein, this lobotomite, it's a great sounding board. You respect ideology, right? This one's, well, it's got good ideas.
Silence, Dr. O. This is a think tank decision. Save your objections until after I have decided our course of action.
You know what, Klein? Stick a straw in your tank and suck yourself. Long and deep. And my name is Zero. Yeah, a big, fat zero with a slash through it.
The slash as a designator of... Why, that is brilliant. But how did you...
But how?
Lobotomite taught me that. Taught me a name is more than, that I should take pride in things like names. And you know what? Forget it, Klein. I hate you. And your theory of brachial beam oscillation? The Chinese had it first, you copycat.
How dare you? Brainial beam oscillation was solely my discovery. I expressly told you that and deleted all evidence to the contrary. It's 2-8. Why are you acting like this? You've never refused to commit necessary surgery before. And this lobotomite needs its surgery. What is wrong with you? You sound brain-scrubbed, blindly agreeing with the lobotomite. What?
If I may, I feel as if I must be the voice of reason here. This lobotomite is much like us. Regarding even animals and pets as nothing more than avenues to promote science. There is good here. Instead of ending its life on the table, we should prolong its suffering in the name of science. Like good old Gabe, the finest of lab specimens.
Why am I even listening to you fools? Enough of this mutinous chorus. If there's a word I hate, it's mutiny. And the word jism, which never made any sense to me. It's ridiculous putting j and zm together like that. Nonsense! I count as 5. Like the mighty human hand I once had, with its 5 penises clenched in a fist.
Sounds like your math is wrong and the odds aren't good.
Nonsense! The mathematics of this situation are on our side, lobotomite. I believe... No, wait. Carry the 2, then... If this were a democracy, I would be concerned. We are too scientific for that. So just surrender.
It's not a democracy, it's a research facility, and over half your colleagues dispute your findings.
You dare use logic against me?
I do. Here's the deal. I'm not gonna surrender. You are.
That's no deal at all. There's a whole world beyond the crater, filled with ideas and possibilities. We could have escaped, seen it all for ourselves, tested it, prodded at it, made it squirm.
You can do that. You can still do that. Here. Quietly. For me.
For you? And for science? I have a strange sensation that I would like that. How odd. Very well, partner. The think tank is at your service as long as you do not destroy us.
And that's it.
As it had been in the years before the Great War, Big Mountain, the Big Empty, became home to one of the brightest minds of the 23rd century. The Courier watched over the Big Empty for years to come, caring for it and keeping its discoveries safe until they were needed to help others, which had always been Big Mountain's purpose. Past the laboratories and science, it had always been intended as a place to build the future of all mankind.
The Courier had scoured much of the Big Empty, although secrets still remained in the crater's depths. Perhaps that was for the best, however. Curiosity, while sometimes rewarded for its efforts, often proves to be equally dangerous.
Dr. Mobius continued his research undisturbed in the Forbidden Zone. As much as he had attempted to create better scorpions, he tried the same with humanity, with considerably less success. These failures didn't bother him overmuch. Once the rush of mentats wore off, he forgot he had failed in any event. After all, the bright young mind who had come to visit him in the Forbidden Zone had already exceeded his expectations.
The sink atop the dome bustled with the voices of a small town, constantly chirping, arguing, and snarling at each other. Still, this all happened productively in the interests of its new owner. The Sync Central Intelligence Unit discovered, despite its inversion code, it was comforted by the sense of community the other personalities gave it.
The Biological Research Station, obsessed with seeding everything in sight, requested a transfer to the X-22 Botanical Garden, so that it might, in its own words, sensually fertilize the garden's smooth contours. The garden sent back a polite refusal, saying it had prior commitments with a vault it had helped infect before the war.
The book-chute continued to devour all seditious materials until it nearly choked on a paperclip. It adamantly maintained it was a Chinese paperclip, and the whole thing had been an elaborately orchestrated assassination attempt. Whatever the reason, it slowed down for a while, carefully appraising each document and clipboard that came to it.
The light switches continued to bicker and flicker.
This persisted until the day someone dropped a flashlight in the sink, and the two of them united in their hatred of the showboat.
The sink continued to ruthlessly scrub any particulate matter that came near it. Eventually, it gained access to the magnetohydraulics plant and nearly flooded all the Big Empty in an attempt to scrub the crater clean.
The toaster continued its psychotic spree, reducing all appliances in range to scrap electronics and spare parts. After one of its more psychotic episodes, however, the other Sync personalities decided enough was enough and dumped the toaster in a bathtub. Sparking.
Rest in peace, toaster.
The toaster swore its enemies would rue the day when they had bread and no way to toast it.
Muggy did his best to collect coffee cups, although in his quest, he accidentally trapped himself in Higgs Village. It might have been the end for poor Muggy, except he found it peaceful there, tidying up the kitchens of the think tank professors back when they had been flesh and bone. Well, except for Dr. O, who was an asshole for having created Muggy in the first place. Muggy left O's house deliberately dirty, punishing the dishes and cups that lived there in blind revenge for serving Dr. O.
Blind-eye old Jefferson eventually discovered a new sound. Silence. It only made him more filled with the blues. than before. It was rumored by the other personalities that he had a brief fling with the light switches. Although he forgot their names much too often and was soon left in the dark as punishment.
Autodoc, always gentle and methodical, kept sewing up the courier in all the right places when the skin split open from repeated wear and tear. The Autodoc was just glad to have purpose again. It heard its simpler brothers and sisters who got shipped to the Sierra Madre bored out of their skulls in that toxic dead city. In time, the Autodoc found a way to deactivate the Y-17 trauma harnesses, releasing the corpses they had held prisoner for almost 200 years.
As the courier ran through the X-8 facility multiple times, the computers analyzed the test subject's movements. Rather than performing a superficial observation, they realized the subject barely knew what communism was, or even what a high school was. This confused them for a time, until the facility finally realized that its research had succeeded. So it let its cyber dogs out into the wastes to help protect small communities from physical aggression rather than communist propaganda.
I'd actually like to meet an X8 dog in a later Fallout game.
Long after the test was over. Frustrated and unable to find its lost technology, X-13 expanded its network of laser tripwires, sensors, and robo-brains out across Big Mountain. This glittering blue light beam forest cleanly bisected anything that entered its depths, slicing them into small segmented parts for easy disposal.
The courier, organs intact, continued onwards, a little less heavy of step, but with all the organs in the right places, as they should be. After all, brains can develop a life of their own when left to their own thoughts, and the courier's brain was more clever than most.
Dr. Klein and the think tank remained alive, unaware of the world outside. They looped through their daily routine, none the wiser about the world beyond, although perhaps wiser was the wrong word. The world outside belonged to the courier, and if anyone would shape it, well, the courier had already called dibs.
There is an expression in the wasteland, old world blues.
It refers to those so obsessed with the past they can't see the present, much less the future, for what it is.
They stare into the what was, eyes like pilot lights, guttering and spent, as the realities of their world continue on around them.
Science is a long, steady progression into the future. What may seem a sudden event often isn't felt for years, even centuries to come.
In the times following the Second Battle of Hoover Dam, however, old world blues took on a new meaning.
Where once it was viewed as a form of sadness, nostalgia, it became an expression describing the potential for the future.
It can be easy to see science as evil, technology unchecked as the source of all ills, all misfortunes.
With the courier at the helm, science became a beacon for the future. There was old world blues, and new world hope. And hope ruled the day at Big Mountain.
We could say more, but the stories in the Big Empty speak for themselves. Now armed with the transportal Ponder, the courier could return to the dome at any time and crack open the secrets of the Big Empty one by one. The Sink sat vigilant, waiting for its master to return, shoes covered in Mojave dust. Only one road yet remained, and it was one the courier had to walk alone.
Only one road. Alright, I got the big brain perked. Let's see, 10% more resistant to addiction. And my damage threshold has improved. Okay. And now I can use the transportal ponder. Alright. By the way, I didn't say it before, but welcome Raiders. Hope you have a wonderful time as we use the transportal ponder and get the heck out of here. Okay, where is that thing? Goodbye, everybody! Hold on. See you all in therapy. Alright, back to what we were doing before. Let's take a quick stop at, you know, our favorite place. The, where are you? Gunrunners.
Welcome, sir or madam. Do you wish to purchase something? I am ready to process our transaction.
Okay, let's, no wait, this is yours. Let's take the 357s, the 44s, obviously. I forget, do I use 45s? Yes. Alright, as good as this is, I'm never going to use it, so I'm just going to sell it. And I'm going to do that with all these other ones, like the Layer, which is a laser. But, yeah, we'll get rid of the Cyberdog gun. Wait, we don't, not enough room, okay. Guess we're keeping that for now. Alright, and there's only one more DLC left for us to go. We're going to be heading on over to... where is it? The Canyon Wreckage, west of Primm. And I'm going to say this for anyone who's curious about playing New Vegas. Don't do this DLC first. Like, I know you have all of them unlocked at the beginning if you got the game now, but this is the one that's gonna kick your butt. This is not a nice one. In fact, simply getting to it is difficult enough. Because there's like a lot of Feral Ghoul Reavers on the way to it. At least I thought there were. No? Thinking of something else. Only coyotes? Really? I could have sworn there was Feral Ghoul Reavers on the way up here. The Ferals are further south? Okay. But they're near here? Alright. That must be what I'm thinking of. Alright. Recommended 25 or higher. Cannot take your companions with you, nor bring any you find out with you. You can carry whatever equipment and gear you have with you without restriction. If this journey proves too difficult and you need to resupply, you can retrace your steps and return to the Mojave at any time. If you are prepared to continue on into the storms of the Divide, history awaits. Wait. Ow. What hit me? I just realized I'm irradiated, aren't I? Not really. No, 49. I thought it was way worse. And welcome to the Divide. We will need something that can break the encryption. And unlock. And unlock. Eddie!
Ralphie! Fly far, fly fast!
What was that sound you played? Some kind of memory glitch? Or Eddie, what are you doing here? Expository beeping. The silo must have been pretty advanced engineering facilities to remote scan you and build copies. Slow down, slow down. What do you mean you're not the Eddie I know? I think I could use your help getting out of here. Can you come with me?
Experiment log 369248/B. iBot Duraframe Universal Interface Override System. This is Dr. Whitley presiding. We've boosted signal gain and enlarged the overflow buffer system. That should ensure 100% connectivity and control. Eddie, whenever you're ready. Yes, success. Reporting full success on 369248/B. Eddie was able to interface with and override the test panel in under 3 seconds. Great job, team. Now let's start on the proposal for the full rollout.
That's a recording from your development. Are you saying you can override the security? Only panels with a dish-shaped receiver? The console in the main room had one of those, I think. Alright, let's keep moving. Oh, we could take an arc welder with us. I think I'm going to take that just to sell it. Breathing this. Ugh. Ah, these are the machines that let us buy things. Okay, here's that. And I don't need this axe. Or this. This is why I still pumped my barter. Because things in this area are worth a lot, and all of our gear takes a heck ton to repair. Eddie, you got this? Alright, let's see if we can unlock this. Well, that was easy. Don't really see. Oh, first aid. Auto inject super stim pack. I mean, I might as well take it.
Dr. Grant? What the hell do you think you're doing?
Ah, Whitley. There you are. Orders from Colonel Autumn. He feels the iBot Duraframe project isn't advancing quickly enough. I'm to...
You didn't even disengage his damage avoidance protocols. You're hurting him.
Don't be ridiculous. It's just a machine. See here. I've already increased the navigation system's efficiency by 65%.
Get the hell out of here!
Fine, Whitley. It's your lab. At least until I tell the Colonel about this.
Sounds like Dr. Whitley really cared about you. Probably who? You're still not making any sense. What the hell is General Winters? The recording mentioned a Colonel Autumn. We should get going. There we go. And deactivate the robot security. There, now the sentry bots won't kill me. Yet. That's a lot of dead bots. Oh, right, the marked men. The marked men have all of, like, the good stuff. Ow, ow, please stop with the missiles. Like, their outfits are one weight and worth nearly 500 caps. They're good stuff. Okay, there we go. We can take this plasma rifle. Some plasma mines. I'm not going to use them, but they're good self-fodder. Again, we're going to be needing to repair our gear often here. You got this, Eddie? What'd this say? You'll need the security codes. Maybe I can find them in that room. Here we go. There we go. Oh, did I have to throw the switch? Ah! Oh gosh, everything wants me dead. Ooh, things to heal me. And many grenades. Don't get the two mixed up. Okay, so that's where I came from. Here we go. You can go home, courier. Oh, that sounds good.
Taking your chances coming here. Just like bringing the Lord of Vegas his tribute, bending your knee to old world ghosts. You and that chip deserve each other. 29 less coins than other traitors have carried, if history's true. Now see the road the old world paves, and what the lights of New Vegas promise, if they haven't blinded your eyes.
I love how he said, like, go back to your master. I'm not with Mr. House. I'm not. I'm by myself. Is New Vegas's power a threat to you?
Power isn't strength. Power can wall off someone when they believe it's freed them. House's power. You've seen the wall around Vegas. He gains more power. That wall will grow. The monarchy will
How does the
become
game not have a
Vegas.
check if Mr. House is dead?
But it's more light than strength. You'll see the way of it soon enough.
Maybe you better tell me who you are and what you want.
I'm a courier. Courier 6 was Courier 6. Like you. And not like you. In all the ways that matter. Spent too many years looking for you. Now letting you come to me. Thought carrying that ship would end you. No. You got lives in you. Hard to kill. Storms, bullets, sand and wind. Yet still you walk. For now.
We've never spoken before. I'd remember your voice.
Words are the only way couriers meet. Sometimes it's the paths we walk. But no, we've never spoken before now. You may not know my voice, but we've walked the same places. The long 15 to Prim. That wasn't the only road you ever walked. I've been to your home, the place you kept returning to. May not be the place you were born, was the place you gave life to. Same thing. People forget couriers can keep communities alive until the day they're gone and their breath catches in their throat.
You're the one who sent the radio message, Ulysses?
Not my given name. Close enough. Took it from history. Found it in a book. It's an old world name. Ulysses lived a long time ago. Long before the old world set fire to itself. He made a mark without being myth. Had to fight during a time when his world had 2 flags, and he had to make them one.
Ulysses, not the myth. You're honoring history, not stories.
History, yes. Ulysses walked a hard road. A general, like Caesar and Oliver. He was brown and stubborn, gave him strength on the battlefield. He led his side to victory, turned 2 flags into one. That's when he lost. When the fighting was done, the sickness took hold. Lesson there. If history is to be believed, one you should heed.
You brought me here to talk. If you wanted to kill me, you'd have waited until I came here for the chip.
No, I couldn't. And I'm thinking you can't kill me either. If you did, you'd answer for it, just as I would. Let the land do the killing for you. That's one of the things you taught me. Killing is personal. So's vows, promises. Last bit's more important to me than the first.
Wait, so you swore not to kill me? Why?
What kind of world would this be if Courier killed Courier? You've got enough distance ahead of you. Save your breath for the road. Don't waste it on words.
You chose Ulysses because of the 2 flags reference? Is that tied to the war in the Mojave?
War. Call it that. Our part in it. Ulysses wasn't made for the flag he followed. He wasn't made for peace. That's the lesson. If you follow a symbol to the end, ask yourself what that means. More important, ask what happens after the end.
You went through a lot of trouble to lure me here, so let's get on with this.
America sleeps ahead of you. Its nightmares filled with quakes, storms. You'll need to find your own path. That means waking America's spears up from their slumber. There's ways. Warheads set off collapse. Warheads could open the gates again. You're resourceful. That machine, robot with you, can help you find the warheads you need to destroy. And their trigger, the detonator. The way ahead is below. The tools are there. The rest, up to you.
Okay, but how did you get ahead without it? If we share history, then before going forward, I want to know the past.
Who are you who do not know your history? You came all this way for answers. Only currency I have. Nothing else to be gained. Could turn around, walk away at any time. If history matters to you, you'll need to earn it. Any laws of mine, I have already cast away in the divide. They're lost to you. For now, find the trigger for the warheads buried in Hopeville. Use it to keep moving and keep alive.
Fine.
The divide will send its worst against you. It may break you. We'll see if you're stronger. Road gets rougher from here. Courier left marks for you. Colors will tell the way if you're smart. They'll lead you to your home one more time. Lead to the ending of it. Maybe remind you why you wander.
Alright, leveled up. Okay, but now we have to actually go through the divide. And this place is absolutely madness with how difficult some of the enemies can get. I think the marksmen are probably the easiest of the batch. That's what I'm remembering anyway. Because they're just like more powerful raiders. But like I said before, though, they got good guns on them. Like, really expensive guns. This riot shotgun worth nearly 2K? Yes, please. This is how we're going to keep our armor repaired. Unlike the, unlike Big Empty, where I had to walk around with mostly destroyed gear. Oh, that's broken. I'm still gonna take it just in case I find another, and I can repair that one with it. So unlike the other DLCs where Dead Money was all about trying to figure things out, Big Empty was all about wacky experiments mixed with speech. And, well, we know how Honest Hearts went. Wasn't much of anything. This is going to be a battleground where we have to go through the place, and it is constantly going to rain down hell on us. I highly recommend taking down Dead Money first. Wait, where'd your body go? Ooh, brush gun. Here's the gun. Red Glare. Red Glare is if you are an explosives character, Red Glare is like the best rapid fire explosives weapon in the game. It's like you can find upgrades for it throughout the Divide. I guess there was something else in here. Ah, here it is. The detonator. Okay, I'm going to equip the detonator to a hotkey. So why don't we... Yeah. Now we got it there. Okay, here's a light shining in the darkness. We got a lot of bullets for this thing. Oh gosh. Here they come. They got super sledges. Whoa, did you just fat man me? Oof, that's piercing my armor. Come on! Okay, let's see. Let's repair this to that. That guy had a tri-beam? I know. I took his tri-beam so I could repair it with the one we got. Boom. Another one had an anti-material rifle? Yes, it did. That's a really wounded anti-material rifle, though. And I'm not going to use it. I'm a pistolier. If I was not a dedicated pistolier, yes, I'd use it. Eddie, move. I don't know why you didn't turn around yet, but you're gonna regret it. Or not. Blade of the West. Oh, heck yeah. This is one of the best melee weapons. It's got bonus crit chances. This is a great weapon. And the price of it, I love this thing. MRE. Oh no, the flares. I like the flares. It means that the enemies are in fact coordinated in planning these. Oh, knocked me down. The Blade of the West can also do that. Oof. I buy blister. What'd you have? Human flesh. I mean, you used to. And repair. Let's go. I'm saving my light shining in the darkness for the bigger threats here, but I will be using it here. That's why I kept it. And I've been buying ammo for it like crazy. Okay, rocket canister, rocket canister. Oh. Okay. Collapsed overhang. Overpass, right.
I don't believe it. Grant actually went to Colonel Autumn and got approval for her damned efficiency guidelines. All experiments will be carried out with the test subject fully active to reduce iteration time. It's barbaric. I've explained this to the Colonel. Just because the iBots don't have true AI doesn't mean they're just machines. I guess results are all that matter around here. Forget things like ethical procedures or humane treatment. I'm starting to have serious misgivings about leadership around here. At least I've got you to talk to, huh, Eddie?
He was really protective of his iBots, huh? Can't believe how they'd approved that. I've met enough robots to know they're more than just machines. I can see why you left that place. I hope those bastards got what was coming to them. Let's go. Now you see a Deathclaw going in there. But something got the Deathclaw. Let's see. Here. Yeah, something in here is more powerful than Deathclaws. This is the part of the game that will say, hey, that's some nice armor you got there. It ain't gonna help. And you can find a nail gun here. But yeah, that thing that crawled out there, that ain't no joke. It might have been small, but it can hit like a truck. They don't even give good experience. Where'd he go? Oh! That's right. Focus on Eddie. Eddie's down. Ow. Ow. Okay. Okay. Oh no. Okay. Please stop. Damn it. I hate these. Stop! And yeah, like, 2 or 3 ain't bad, but you can fight like 6 of them at once. Okay, but here's how the game wants you to handle them. Use flashbang grenades. They reduce enemy weapon skills, deal fatigue damage, so enemies will fall over once they're fully fatigued, and they have a chance of frenzy tunnelers. But grenades are so awkward to use. Oh, I went the wrong way. But yeah, you use them on tunnelers, and they'll pretty much kill themselves. Yeah, the hulking tunneler hits the hardest. Did it go invisible? Forgot they could do that too. And by the way, the further you get in the game, the more damage they'll deal. Like, as in, the more you level up, the more damage they deal. So if the fact that they're not dealing half of my health and damage... I remember coming in here at level 50 one time, and they could two-shot me. Ow, please stop. So rude. And keep in mind, I'm using my most powerful gun.
There you are. You went quiet for a time. Thought you might have returned to Vegas, its comforts. Maybe you took that machine with you. There's a lesson here, in the Divide. Old world history about holding on to something so tightly it breaks or falls apart. May have seen the cracks in Vegas's walls already. If so, they'll grow in time, no matter how much you back house.
How much I... What? Future's what I prefer.
Your future with House has two roads. The road the tribals in Vegas want, their spirits crushed. Or your face on a robot servant.
I killed House like 3 episodes ago.
There's future in neither. Maybe that's why you chose Vegas. The lights can blind, make people forget themselves, their convictions.
He has speeches for House, NCR, and Kaiser.
Took a chance coming here.
But he doesn't have one for independent Vegas. It's weird. Those marked men in Hopeville had some strange masks and blades I've never seen before.
They bear false versions of Legate Beneus's mask. The one Kaiser fashioned for him. Thought it was an insult at first. No better now. It's shaped from Divide metal, not with care and strength, but with hate. Keeps them anchored. Crude, effective, like the blades they carry. This distant mirrors of their legate, a symbol they can hold on to, while the divide tears at them.
What were the creatures in the underpass?
Tunnelers, predators that make their own roads beneath the ground here. Divide broke their sky, showed them the world above, and the scent of new prey. Be a slower death for the Mojave than bombs and fire, but they'll come before its people, from where they least expect, below.
Radiation from the war might have created them, then detonations, quakes, caused them to surface?
Makes sense. Truth favors that. Matches the history of this place. Were signs they were here for a long time, before marked men, before what happened to the divide cracked their sky. If so, they were buried deep. Might have been born the day America's embers started to settle. Seen worse things twisted by radiation.
When you say slower death for the Mojave, you mean they're spreading out from the divide?
Death will come from below. In the divide, need to watch the sky and the ground. Mojave will be easy prey for them. They'll start emerging throughout the Mojave in time. Might be years, probably less. They breed fast, hunt in groups, more than enough to bring down the strongest in the Mojave, once they draw blood. Seen them tear apart Deathclaws. Deathclaw might get some, but the rest will swarm it, tear it apart, like Denver hounds.
Denver hounds? Denver's far to the east. Legion territory.
Mojave and the Divide are the only places I've walked. Walked the east, too, before the bull came. Then, much like the Mojave before the bear, tribes, towns, clutching to life. Bull did a better job.
Where to head next?
At the end of the high road lies Ashton, its silo. That machine I'm with you, it can open it, wake it up, like it did the one in Hopeville.
You have a lot of hate for the robot with me. I can hear it in your voice.
Hate? No. There's nothing to hate in metal, steel, gold, or platinum. You're a machine. It's just a tool, made of wreckage of the Divide. All that was brought here.
I've never been here before.
Many in the Mojave think the Divide's nothing but canyon and storm. Wasn't always. There was life, a town farther west. Not talking about an old world town like Hopeville. More recent. Something you saw in your lifetime. It had the name, the Divide, too. But rather than cracks in the earth, it was a road from the west into the Mojave, a supply line. Took a courier to make that road. You. Back then, you saw the road with eyes facing east. This time, the Divide's in the other direction. And if your eyes try to make sense of it when you reach it, home's not what it was.
So you're saying I walked this road once from another direction, from west to east, to home.
All roads lead back to one's home. Not your birthplace, maybe, but home. Home isn't where you were born into this world. You taught me that. Part of your message, whether you meant it or not, can be a place of mind, a moment where you know who you are, the history of it, and they can be places you breathe life into. Never would have known the Divide had it not been for you. The road you made with your tracks again and again. You were the only one willing to make the journey to and from here. A hard road. Kept the land before the Divide alive through seasons, storms. Can't have been just a job. Was something more to you. Don't feel for a place that hard unless it's home.
I've walked a lot of hard roads, Mojave and before. It doesn't mean anything.
It means everything. Even if you deny it, cast it aside, that speaks to what you are, proves what happened here. It was you walking that road that kept the Divide alive. It grew from what you did. Settlers, camps, filling that old world city. Chance for a new mission, new beginning. New way of thinking. Could have breathed new life into the Mojave, bridging east, west, like Hoover Dam. But not old world. Something you made. Road was a supply line.
There's no other supply line to the Mojave beyond the Long 15.
Not anymore. If one existed, the two-headed bear would have claimed it. And it tried to. NCR saw the worth in that road you made. Staked a claim, whether it was wanted there or not. True elsewhere in the Mojave. And where the bear tries to cling to life, the Legion comes, bearing messages. Some brought by blade, others by couriers. You knew what was coming, as sure as I know what's coming for you. This time you carry the burden. Walk west into the sun and keep walking until it dies. There, I'll be waiting.
Alright. Let's pump our explosives so just in case they put any of those mines on the ground, I might have a chance to get away from it. Level 40! You know robotic components. You have 25% chance. That would have been nice against the Robo-Scorpions. I'm taking it just in case I find more sentry bots. These have a lot of stuff on them. Shoulder-mounted machine gun. Oh, that's sick. Too much weight for me. Oh, that's sick. Whoa! This will probably get rid of you. Alright, let's save so we don't have to listen to that speech again. I didn't mind the speech, but I don't want to go through it a second time. I gotta find another one of those terminals. This isn't gonna do much unless I crit. I got one crit. Oh god! Stay away. Okay, if I...
All due respect, sir, I think you're making a mistake. We're close to a breakthrough with the...
Really, Eddie? Now?
Feel it. Yes, sir. Yes, sir, I understand that we need the Duraframe assets for Hellfire armor, but... No, sir. Yes, sir. I understand, sir. I'll tell the team to start disassembling the ED series prototypes right away. Eddie, you little rascal, were you eavesdropping again? I think those videos you watch are a bad influence on you. How much of that did you hear? Didn't Dr. Grant say she'd upgraded your navigational systems? And I think I have an idea. How'd you like to be just like Ralphie?
Sounds like Dr. Whately was a bit of a rogue element. Do you record everything that's said around you? Sly beeping. I better be careful what I say to you, huh? No, I don't want to hear your recordings of your human mating calls. That's just wrong. Let's go. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna be using this gun for Death Claws as well then, if they're gonna do that much damage to me. Yep! Oh my gosh. Please stop. Please! Let's see, can I see any others from up here? Ow! Oh my god. What's hitting me? Oh my gosh. Stop! Oh, do not touch me with that. I gained the marked perk. Probably for killing a whole bunch of them with names. I'm starting to think my armor's just gone now. I need to find one of those terminals. Sniper, nice. Like, I'm gonna have to start, like, peeking in every building to see if I can find one of those. Eddie, move. Eddie, please. Nice medical supplies. How am I doing on stim packs? It's gonna be real embarrassing if I run out. Still have over 200 to go. So I'm probably gonna make it. Just saying that. Like, I don't fear, but I need to take it roughen it bedroll kit? What? Oh, apparently I could just use a bedroll now. Don't need that. Let's see, what's it marked under? Gonna fight Rar? Maybe, if I find him. Keep in mind, I don't got this place memorized. Alright, here I am just booping the buttons. And I just launched a nuke. This is a whoopsie. I need to get someplace safe.
Good. You're back online. Listen to me, Eddie. If you stay here, they'll dismantle you for parts. You have to go now. I've uploaded destination coordinates for our outpost in Navarro into your system. I want you to go to the Enclave there, okay? Do you understand me? It's gonna be a long journey, my little friend. You'll have to fly very far. And fly very fast. Can you do that? I know you can. Be careful out there, Eddie. Maybe I'll see you again someday.
So you're trying to get all the way to Navarro? Isn't that NCR territory? Willie turned you loose all on your own? That must have been scary. Sounds like it wasn't easy for him either. I bet Willie would be proud of you for making it this far. Come on, we need to get going. Looks like the missile hit somewhere on the other side of the divide. You think you could reach it, the location from the blast of Hopeville? That is, if you feel brave enough to explore ground zero of a nuclear blast. You gotta be decked out with, like a lot. Oh! Oh my. Lucky crit. You gotta be decked out with anti-rad gear. You gotta survive this. Ah! Ah! Please kill it. Please kill it. Please, please, please. Okay, I need to use the rat away. Get out of here! Yeah, let's try accessing this. Got it. These have been easy so far. Ooh, and that's some good armor. Wait. Oh, hello there, beautiful. Okay, repair terminal. Some 45s. Pretty much everything I'm using. Okay, you got any aid? The stim packs. Just in case. Yeah, here's my armor. Let's repair that. This. I swear, like every single computer I've walked up to is either one or two guesses. I bought upgrade circuit board. Let's see. I gained the first rank of camaraderie. You can always go back to the bunker. I know. Okay, so I gotta go down. Whoop! I missed a few eddies? Okay. I don't think it's gonna change that much. Okay, that's one. Oh, dang you. Eddie, get up. Ow. Alright, back out to the divide.
Hopeville, High Road, Ashton, tiny cracks in the earth, nothing compared to the road carved ahead. Before you, this is the edge of the divide. Ahead lies your work, the history you burned in the earth, what you brought to the people here.
I had nothing to do with this.
You delivered a package, had markings that matched those in the divide. Not all, but enough. Military markings from someplace the bear had savaged in the west. Maybe seeing those markings on it reminded you of home, made you carry it.
You said I brought it from the west?
It was a device, a detonator, one I'd never seen before. Or heard before. You carried that thing to the divide. I know because I followed you as you walked the road, watched you do it. You brought it here, to the community you built, and you are responsible for what happened after, when the device opened, started to speak. When it did, the divide answered back. Those missiles you've seen, buried in their silos. They exploded beneath the ground, cracked the landscape. Sand, ash, night skies became a graveyard.
Why would I have brought it here?
I've walked the east. You've walked the west. More than I have. Circle Junction, Reno, Vault City. Word a few at Fort Ardash. Fort abandoned. Even further west than that, Brahmin drives on the big circle. Whatever you saw out there wasn't enough to make you stay. Maybe the markings on the package reminded you of the road home.
If you saw this happen, how'd you survive?
Should have died there. But now that I know you live, the machines here saved me. I was the only survivor. Or thought I was. Your package, the message inside, awoke medical machines, close to the one that shadows you, began to build themselves. Then others. They only take what parts they find in the divide, never roam beyond it. Can't even leave the silos without a human to shadow. Like hounds. Maybe they saw the flag on my jacket, thought I was of America. If so, history saved me. A sign.
This is revenge for nearly killing you then?
Not the name I'd give it. Not the name the dead would give it. Soldiers of the Bear died here. Legion died too. My brothers, still dying. Both of them, all around us. None of the people that lived here survived. Yet all of the West and the East, they hold on as the divide tears at them. Revenge isn't the message I have for you. More than that, courier.
I'm not responsible for this. There's no way I could have known.
If you had been there when it happened, if you had seen the divide break, you would know it. You carry death wherever you go. If the Mojave doesn't know it yet, it will.
They know it.
What happened here can happen again. You already proved it. What you did in Ashton, the silo there.
I didn't intend to set off that missile over the divide.
Didn't stop you though. Like carrying the chip to Vegas. Old world death in your hand. Pieces of the old world like that just need someone careless enough to take them where they need to go. To do their killing.
You want me to come to the divide. I'm here. Now what?
Your roads are not done. Haven't walked it full yet. Not nearly enough. The way ahead and below leads to the heart of the divide. And there, you and I, we'll have an ending to things.
Tell me where you are.
At the end of the divide, through the trenches and wreckage, that's where you'll find me. My new home, here, amongst dead men. You and that machine. Keep your eyes on the tower that cuts the horizon. You'll find your way. Made it this far. Not much farther to go.
Like you said, I don't... Oh, here we go. Marked men are here. Any more I can blow up before going down? This is probably one of the only times in the game where there's actually a vertical descent. And you have to traverse carefully. I don't know if this will kill me. Oh, did not kill me. Cool. I like not dying like that.
Dad! Hey, Dad! Check out this robot I found.
Careful, Tommy. I've never seen a robot like that before. It might be dangerous.
He's not dangerous. Look, he's hurt. Can we take him home, Dad? Maybe Mom can fix him.
I don't know, son. What if someone comes looking for it?
Please? He looks so lonely. Maybe if Mom fixes him, he can help her out around the garage.
All right, boy. But if he breaks anything, it's coming out of your allowance.
Yay! He'll be just like Ralphie. Only this one's not a toy.
Sounds like that kid was pretty fond of you. Why'd you leave? You gave that up to continue Whitley's mission? Was it worth it? You still haven't made it to Navarro. Come on, let's go. Oh, here we go again. Wait, mole rats? I was getting all geared up to fight and it was just mole rats. Ooh, Gatling laser. Nice. Ow! What the heck, dude? Wonder if I could... Ooh. Well, time to use the caves. Where you going, buddy? Oh! Yep, good anti-material rifle. Let's see what's up here. sewer. I don't really want to go into the sewers. Because at worst, there's going to be tunnelers, and at best, there's going to be less tunnelers. That was a 308 round, probably hand-loaded. That would have destroyed most robots your size. No wonder you didn't make it all the way to Navarro. Yeah, this is it. Eddie getting shot is how he ended up in Prim for us to repair. Cave of the Abaddon. Ah! Come on, bats! Gosh, these things are still tanky. Need a crit to blast into Kingdom Come. Come on, crits. Nope. I have a natural 23% crit chance. I know it's not the highest in the world, but you would think 1 out of 5 shots would do it. Tunneler Queen. I'm glad that thing didn't hit me. Alright, let's see what we got now. Hit the deck. Your damage threshold is increased by 25 against any and all explosives. I'll take it. Less explosive damage for Q, please. Okay, another location, done.
Next week on Ralphie the Robot's Incredible Odyssey.
Ralphie, hurry! If mean old General Winters catches you, you'll never make it home! No! Ralphie, fly far, fly fast!
Tune in next Saturday for the exciting conclusion. Only on Vault-Tec Channel 9. Eddie? What are you doing in here all alone? And who left these old videos playing? Come on, let's get you into your recharge bay. We've got a big day tomorrow.
Suddenly a lot of things make more sense. Is that what you're doing? Trying to find your way home? Don't worry, I won't let any mean old generals get ya. Come on, Eddie. We've got to fly far and fly fast if we want to get to the end of the divide. Oh, perfect timing for that.
Thought that explosion, that building falling deep in the divide, might have been your work. Wouldn't kill you. Maybe close. Knew you'd survive, but no need to go any farther. You've brought me what I need. That machine with you, sealed in the Hopeville silo. Needed someone to unlock it, bring it home. Now the signal's strong enough. No need for you to carry it anymore. I can call your machine to me.
You'll do what? He's not going anywhere.
You gave it a name. What was it to you? Companion, slave, weapon, all of that. Nothing compared to its primary function. It's a messenger, like us, and it shares our history. If you feel its loss, remember, you could have turned away at any time, gone back home, and none of this would have happened. But you had to make one last delivery, and that's why I knew you'd come, courier. Couldn't stay away. It's who you are.
You're not taking any from me.
The machine you brought is mine now. It's coming home. I'll reduce it to parts, just enough to function, to be aware of what's happening. What's inside that machine, that's all that mattered. All the machines here, made of wreckage from the divide, and all that was brought here. Inside its frame, it carries the message you brought here, and it'll do what it was programmed to do. Whatever it can to get home. The giants here will listen to it. I'll bring the divide to your home, your nation. Let its flag burn, just like you let the divide burn. Big Mountain Access Code, Ulysses. Command override. Navarro.
No! Eddie! You have lost Eddie as companion, and everything he was carrying has been transferred to you. Eddie! Oh, but I can't worry about that now. The marked men are coming. Oh, shoot. If the marked men weren't bad enough. And I'm dead. Yeah, I can't let them hit me if I'm below 80% health. That is how much damage they're dealing! Oh, dang it. Some of the marked men have stealth boys here, that's fair. Yeah, they can kill me even, in VATS. Please die! Oh god! Oh, I hate these death claws. Hi Raiders, hope you're doing well. Did the stream actually work for you, dude? I know you were having problems earlier. I was at full health! That's right, Deathclaws can crit too. Please don't kill me. Save! Let's see, the keyword here is better. You need better guns, better armor, better heal. No, I need better strategy. Yeah, he has the better guns. Yeah, this is as good as it's getting. Like, I could get some more DPS guns, but I'm a pistolier. I'm built to use pistols. These are the best pistols. It's just Deathclaws are really, really painful. There you are. They do have stealth boys. Ow. Dick! Will you just die? I know I'm hitting you. Yeah, it's another Blade of the West. Ah, there goes your gun. Where's some of those MREs? We just slurp on some of those. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Save. Ah! Above. Come on. Hmm. Am I gonna have to go above and around? Yeah, that's why it was there. I gotta use this ramp. I love that I look down going like, wait, is that a grenade? Well, not a grenade of mine, but... Oh, these people are wonderful, aren't they? Hold on, resting my limbs. Saving. Come on, blow up. Now, where are you, you bastard? Oh, you up there? Not anymore. Dang invisible walls. Let's see, is this it? No, I gotta go up and around. Really? No, this is where Blade was. Where is he? I don't see them. I love that there's usually one of those near a sniper. Okay, I'm gonna save again now that there's much fewer enemies. Glad I saved. Well, there goes his head. Please go down. Yes. And we did it. We made it to Ulysses' temple. Doesn't mean we're done, but it means we're close. Oh, shit! Why? Who lets you use missiles at close range? Maybe I don't want to go in there right away. Oh, and I need Eddie for that. I need Eddie for most of these things. Do you have the key? Access Eyebot maintenance area. Oh. Oh. Open the repair pod. Eddie! Must have been an override function piggybacked on that broadcast. That's what pulled you here. You okay? What happened? You just took off like you finally found home. An override frequency? So what? Ulysses just called you here? Why would he do that? It wasn't to lure me here. Ulysses already knew I was coming. Whatever he's planning, Ulysses obviously wants you there. Come on, I'd hate to disappoint him. Alright, Eddie, activate the thing. Yeah! You barely have anything I need. Oof. Yeah, here's all the red glare upgrades. So for 11K, 11K, 11K. Let's see. I'll need these, or this, really. No, I'll keep red glare. Don't need the riot shotgun. And let's activate the repair. My outfit keeps getting shredded. Okay, let's activate the main hall. And save. Heal my limbs. Once you ascend this elevator, you cannot return until you end this. If you have anything else you want to do before going ahead, take care of it now. Let's go.
Your city, Vegas, lies in the other direction, with the rest of its slaves. Or is it just you, courier, without the lights and ghosts? Judging by your shadow, maybe you can't let your machine go. Doesn't matter now. Either way, the Divide Giants are awakening. The missiles here on their way home. There is no way to stop them.
Why are you doing this?
You've answered your own question, and you'll die with that question on your lips. You don't see, listen, even when it's all around you. No matter if I nailed it into your head like a gift from Caesar. You brought the Divide to life, courier. You walked the road, brought the bear, then the bull, brought me, following your tracks. And when I saw the divide you made, I saw a second chance, a new way of thinking. My world, no longer the East. And
Yo, welcome Raiders. What's up?
Package.
Thank you for coming for the last moments of Ulysses.
Flesh and spirit.
Hope you have a wonderful time.
You destroyed something larger than the bear, greater than the bull. And even when you could have turned away, you brought it again in that machine. You destroyed a nation, taking its first
You're a friend of... Ah, okay. That's fine. Yeah, he's a great guy. I think I've seen you in his streams before.
Now, I'll destroy yours.
What am I gonna do with him? I don't know. If you meant to kill me, you should have done it long ago.
Not if you believe in what you follow. Kill no courier.
You do Borderlands. That's right, I saw you, yeah.
I honored them. Other couriers could have been Legion, like me. The truth is, you serve nothing, believe nothing, killing you, meaningless.
What you're doing is madness.
No. Now there is purpose. I believe you when you say you were careless. The divide, the chip, the machine you brought here. Many messages can be taken from that, intended or not. What I do now is an act of conviction.
Let's see. The divide couldn't stop me. The Mojave couldn't kill me. You don't have much chance.
I'll finish history's work. If the divide couldn't kill you, perhaps these spears of the old world can. Let's end this courier. You and I. Here, with the old world flag as witness. Got you.
Sorry, Ulysses. Is that a grenade? He kept healing. He has so many heals. He just pumped himself with like 6 of them. Kind of like I do with stim packs. Why are the marked men here with helping you? Boom! There, I'm just trying to find him. Shot his gun out of his hand. Stop injecting yourself! Then again, who am I to complain? Gosh, he has so much health. Eddie's enhanced sensors don't fail me now. Did you just punch me to the floor? Oh no, you have a weapon. I need chain crits to kill him. Ah, the fire. You could hub some jet for AP refills. No, drugs are for losers! Where is he? Please crit. Yeah, and then he has this old glory stick. It's great. Ulysses Duster. Crit chance plus 5, not 3. Oh, it's even better than mine. Let's see. Oh, I could have done this the whole time. Seriously, how do I get rid of you, though? Terminal in the middle of the room. I tried that though. Okay, there's the iBots. What's going on? Ulysses! Okay, apparently that did it. Okay, and I have to do one of these things. We can attempt to cancel the launch, redirect it to target both the NCR and Legion. Redirect it to target Kaiser, or at specifically the NCR. What do you guys think? Should I mean, we're absolutely going to blow up Kaiser's territory, but the question is, do we want to blow up the NCR as well? Because we're not exactly friends with them either. Booms for everyone. Alright. Quest added, the Apocalypse!
The Divide erupted in fire, violent, red, as the last message of the two couriers arced into the sky. The missiles rained like spears down on the land, burning flags and communities alike, destroying all they struck. The history of the West was erased for the second time, thorough and complete, and America slept once more. At the end of the struggle, only one courier remained in the heart of the Divide, the true courier, Courier 6. The courier tore the ancient flag of the Commonwealth from its cables and cast it over the corpse. Though whether done as a sign of respect or in anger for what had been endured to reach this moment, that is unknown. Interpretation is something best left to history, and only the surviving courier would ever know for certain. As for the courier, he turned his back on his home for the second time and made his way back, navigating the treachery of the Divide. Tunnelers and the marked men avoided the lone figure, as if recognizing the courier's right to passage, or out of fear. The courier walked until he stood again upon the edge of the divide, the last road he would walk before the second battle for Hoover Dam. There, beside his feet, was a final package from one courier to another. A footlocker bearing a gift and a message. But that message, it is something for couriers to carry, and for them alone. The lights flickered across the divide, reminders that the old world histories persist and find meaning in the present.
Fun fact, you're not actually watching a cutscene and your character is standing in front of a projection screen. Yeah, I know.
Men do.
I very much know how this game is held together with
its end.
Yeah, like I said, bubble gum and duct tape. So we did a bad. Game, am I still the Messiah? Yep. Your merciless nuclear assault on the nations of the Mojave has devastated the lands of both the Legion and the NCR, and reached even the borders of the Mojave. At the Mojave Outpost, you can now travel through the Western Gate to the Long 15, the site of a devastated NCR outpost. At Conwood Cove, you can now take a journey by river to Dry Wells, the site of a devastated Legion encampment. Be prepared, both areas are highly irradiated and infested with feral ghouls. You have also learned the Dead Man's Burden perk, allowing you to put a single point into any of your special attributes. You also gain the reputation with the Boomers and the Powder Gangers for your destructive tendencies, but you lose reputation with the NCR and Legion. And 1 point of endurance. Let's see, Powder Gangers fan game. Infamy. Did I gain bad karma though? No. I did not get bad karma. I am the Messiah who has caused the apocalypse, and I've stated it once, I've stated it a million times. This game's karma system is so bad. It doesn't even do anything, really. I mean, I know it affects the ending of the game, but it's too difficult not to be good. Like, why is it so difficult to be evil in this game? I have stolen, I have murdered, I have done almost everything in my power to show that I am a force of evil and death and fire and brimstone and horrible things to all people. I have destroyed all. And the game is just like, no, we know your heart's in a good place. I am literally without a heart. It is just robot parts now. I have the heartless perk. God is forgiving. Fair.
Back in your good graces again? Who's here?
Are you ready to head for the dam? Caesar's Legion is due to attack at any moment.
Time to go.
Great. So I've been looking over Mr. House's force projections and running some calculations. It turns out there's only one way for us to win this battle and make it stick. We have to render Hoover Dam inoperable.
Just tell me how.
All you have to do is destroy the power generators. Without the generators, Hoover Dam's just a big bunch of concrete. Take this override module. It's just like the one you used at the El Dorado substation. Install the override module on the terminal in the power control room. I'll disable the generator failsafes, and you can do the rest. Good luck! See you at the dam.
Let's do this.
Well, I'll be.
Normally, I think there's supposed to be more robots falling alongside us, but... yeah. Oh wait, I just realized. I forgot to equip my new armor. You needed to juice up the dam if you had the robot army. Yep. Flap. Flap. Yay, the boomers! I'm the good guy.
Stop right there. No one is allowed into the control room. I guess they're gone. How long can we hold out?
Boop.
This is neat. From this console, I could have routed the dam's power input over to the fort and activated that dormant army of Securitrons. So, go ahead and blow up the dam's generators. And when that's done, head back upside and finish off the Legion and the NCR.
Now the NCR don't like us. Oh well. Thank you, Securitron. Well, that was easy. Who just leaves a big switch that says blow up everything? Wow, that was way too easy to blow that up. Why was there just a big blow up all the generators button? All I'm saying is that if it was like at my workplace, we would have duct tape over that button saying, please do not touch. You got this? Come on, you have a Gatling laser. He's got a hammer. There. I don't have to do everything.
What a shame.
Oh no, here comes the army with the fist weapons. Oh, miss. Good job, Arcade. Okay, do I have anything for the cows? How do I get in there? It's just as simple as going around all the way. It's okay, buddy. It will be over soon. Oleg Atlanteus! I'm home!
An envoy of Vegas, yet you carry yourself for battle. If so, you cannot truly be of that city of cowards.
Let's see. What? Guys are giving you orders from beyond the grave?
Caesar's will is the will of the Legion and the West. All beneath the flag of the Great Bear exists to test the strength of the Legion. The West shall fall as the East fell, and all the tribes that stretch to the setting sun shall bear the mark of the Legion.
Maybe you're willing to listen to reason.
I see you fight with words, like all beneath the flag of the Bear. Let us hope your skill with weapons proves greater.
This battle is decided. That's why I'm here.
So you seek quarter? Terms of surrender? Our roads into NCR are hung with the bodies of those who attempted to negotiate with us. Save your speeches. We will take Hoover Dam and move forward until our feet crush the setting sun beneath them.
Move forward? The Legion spent years trying to take Hoover Dam.
Hoover Dam has never seen the mass strength of the East. Only legates such as Graham, who deserve the fire Caesar blessed him with. Now I am here, and make markers of your people as the Legion carves its way west.
And then what of the East?
You speak in circles. What of the East? I am the East, and I will prove it this day.
If you need all the East to crush the West...
The victory here shall be swift. Our forces shall take the dam, secure it, then build a road west on the bodies of the NCR. The East will hold. Once across the Colorado, nothing to rival Hoover Dam remains.
It is not the strength of the West that will slow you, it is their weakness.
Your weakness? You seek to thwart me by claiming the Legion is too strong for you?
NCR's weakness is its size. It'll take your entire army to hold the West.
That does not mean we would not succeed.
Eventually. But moving your whole army west means losing the East. You can't hold both.
The East was a hard-fought campaign. Even now, Caesar drew too much of the Legion's blood needed there for this. Hoover Dam is but a place. I will not have it be the gravestone of the Legion, whether quickly, or as you describe, slowly, by attrition.
There is victory in wisdom, Legate.
As for wisdom, there is wisdom in your words, man of the West. Know that I shall return east. I shall not remain there forever. On that day, the strength of the Bear shall be tested. If the West is one day filled with ones such as you, perhaps it shall be a worthy fight indeed.
If you feel that war matters that much, perhaps you will see differently in time.
My coming would have saved you, set your people free in ways they cannot see. War would have tested them, broken the weak with its violence, yet allowing the strong to arise. Violence gave you that strength, awakened you. I can see it upon your face, where 2 bullets left their mark. Perhaps it is unfortunate Wolpex was not here to hear your words.
I killed
Something
him.
tells me you would prove more than his match. Until the day when our armies meet again, Courier. I shall wait for you on the battlefield.
He's really good at running away. Oh, we did it! We the best. Woo!
Caesar on the cross. Been a long time since I've seen the kind of work you've laid down today. A damn long time. And the screams of those Legion bastards as they kick dirt running east like a choir of angels to my ears. Speaking of, that crazy light show over the fort? What the fuck was that? Some kind of thumb of God you called down? Amazing. Fucking amazing. Could use 100 of you. Just scatter you over the east like jacks. Give those plum fucks the what for.
Hold that thought, General. I wanted to introduce you to some friends.
And, well, these boys with you? Hello there, Smiley. Guess it ain't no secret how you, I say, can you ask them to put their weapons down? I was just reaching in my coat to give you a cigar.
Let's see. General Oliver, Hoover Dam is ours. Leave at once.
I would sooner spit on the grave of my dead mother than let some courier walk the wasteland fuck talk to me like that. Who the hell do you think you are? Looking to cash your chips to the sound of NCR bullets, huh? I can oblige.
Let's see. I don't want any more violence. There's been enough today.
Look, I know you're riding high right now, but let me tell you, you ain't pissing on me right now. You're pissing on the bear. You've been far enough west, I'm guessing, to know how far that claw stretches. Fuck with the bear and...
Let's see. I make the laws here now, and my law is simple. No NCR on the Colorado.
You want me to make tracks out of here? Head back west? Tail between our legs? No. I came for a fight today. And if you're looking to make me budge, you better have a damn good left hook, or I'm not going anywhere.
Because you're talking and not attacking?
Yeah. But I wasn't expecting a fight when I came up here. And now that we're talking, I don't like the sound of things. Do you know what you're doing? Making a nation like you think you're doing ain't like chowing down on a pile of fancy lad snack cakes. Think you got the guts to carve out a frontier? Build towns, protect the roads, run supplies, train troops?
My sycophant tells me yes.
Hell. Can't believe we got suckered by some road jockey. Should have watched the flank while Caesar's best was making all that noise. I know what those robots of yours can do on a bad day, and I'm not eager to toss lies at them just to make a point. But if you're taking this place, you better hope you can hold it. I'll give my superiors my opinion, but I don't think they're going to listen. So if NCR comes at you, and it will, pray you're ready. I promise you, our situation's reversed, I'd see you hang.
I see. Yes, man, please throw General Oliver from the dam.
What the hell? No, get away from me, you goddamn TV on wheels.
Woo!
You did a super job wrapping things up, and I'm not just saying that because I have to. I didn't want to make a big deal about this until after we won, but, well, I found some code snippets in one of Mr. House's databanks that will let me, reprogram my personality to be a little more assertive, basically. So that's what I'm going to be doing, and it's going to take me a while, so it'll seem like I'm offline. But don't worry, everything will be okay. I've updated the Securitron's targeting parameters, so they know what to do. Vegas will be protected. So that's where I'll be. Off making a few changes. And I guess I'll see you around. We accomplished a lot together. It was fun. Take care.
And so the courier who had cheated death in the cemetery outside Goodsprings cheated death once again, and the Mojave Wasteland was forever changed. The courier, with the aid of Yes Man, drove both the Legion and the NCR from Hoover Dam, securing New Vegas's independence from both factions. With Mr. House out of the picture, the remaining Securitrons on the Strip were hard-pressed to keep order. Anarchy ruled the streets. When the fires died, New Vegas remained, assuming its position as an independent power in the Mojave. Supporting the ideals of independence, the courier was recognized as the man responsible for a truly free New Vegas. He ensured Mr. House's tyranny was broken, and neither Caesar's Legion nor NCR would ever gain control over New Vegas.
Though the wasteland became anarchic after Hoover Dam, the Boomers' display of power dissuaded fortune seekers from attempting to penetrate Nellis.
The Brotherhood used
Hang on, everyone. Gotta take a sip out of the Lucky 13 canteen.
And came to control the area between it and Hidden Valley.
Or the Vault 13 canteen,
With no
I mean.
organized opposition, their patrols began monitoring trade along I-15 and 95, seizing any items of technology they deemed inappropriate.
Fiends overran Camp McCarran during the Second Battle of Hoover Dam. In the anarchic months that followed, the Fiends asserted dominance over Outer Vegas.
After the Courier ensured New Vegas remained free, the followers found that independent Vegas was even more unstable and violent than before. Old Mormon Fort became excessively burdened by the influx of patients, struggling to provide even the most basic of services.
With New Vegas's independence formally declared, Goodsprings thrived. More travelers stopped by Goodsprings on their way to and from the Strip, and the locals grew prosperous from the traffic.
The Kings retained their control of Freeside, and while they continued to favor the needs of locals, they tolerated the citizens of the defeated NCR.
Though Novak was a low-priority target for the Legion, many of Novak's citizens died in its defense. In the weeks that followed, several bright followers returned to Novak to help restore its defenses, allowing it to remain independent of NCR.
Armed with a wide array of improvised explosives and stolen weapons, the Vault 19 Powder Gang tormented the Mojave Wasteland for years. Citizens of the NCR were favorite targets, and they always suffered the worst fates.
Prim Slim proves to be an able-minded, if not able-bodied, sheriff for Prim. And due to his slow speed, some crooks get away without a scratch. But Prim continues to prosper under his watchful, robotic eye. And so the Courier's Road came to an end, for now. In the new world of the Mojave Wasteland, fighting continued, blood was spilled, and many lived and died just as they had in the old world. Because war never changes.
And that was Fallout New Vegas. So, I love this game. That was merely one route of the game, and I'm not saying like, oh boy, who's ready for route number 2? But if you guys want me to play it again someday, I might. Because I could do a completely different route. I could go with Mr. House and make an unarmed character. I could join the Legion and go for melee. I could be part of the NCR and go for energy weapons. And who knows who's going to get the explosives. But, yeah. Like, I could play this game and show you guys more things. We never found Jacobstown. We never went to the Repcon, HQ. We never did the, Legend of the, Sunset Sarsaparilla. Like, the Sunset Sarsaparilla Stars, that is. We never did, let's see. A lot of the side... Like, there was still a lot of side quests. I did do a lot in this playthrough. We didn't handle anything with the Fiends. We never infiltrated the, Powder Ganger's base. There was still a lot we didn't do. I don't know if I'm going to actively do the DLC again. Because if I did the DLC, it would probably be exactly the same. Like, maybe I'll show the alternate route of Zion, where you actually, you know, don't fight back and you try to help people escape instead of kill them. Dead Money will end up exactly the same. And I mean, the ending to... I mean, if I do an unarmed character, I might do Lonesome Road. I'm not sure. Simply so that I could get the Fist of the North Rar. Or the Fist of Rar, depending on your playthrough. But that's what I'm getting at. There's still a lot of the game I could do. But this was fun. This is just a good game to play. Like, it is made to play multiple times. Like, I bet you the developers did think a player was going to play through it at minimum 4 times. Oh, and I just remembered something that I don't know why I forgot about it. I didn't do any of the companion quests. We never found Raoul. We never found we never interacted with Cassidy. We never recruited Rex. We never got what's her name? Lily. Who else am I forgetting? I bet I'm forgetting one companion. We got Boone and Arcade and Eddie. Am I forgetting a companion? Veronica! Oh my gosh, how did I forget about Power Fist Girl? Yeah, sorry. This is actually a cool one. I knew I was forgetting someone. But yeah, there's all those. We could actually do things for the Brotherhood of Steel. Get power armor, heavy armor character, go! Like, we could. There's a lot, like, there's so much to this game that I could get into. And I'm trying to think of other things, but honestly, before I play Fallout New Vegas again, I at least want to play Fallout 4 one time. And I'm not saying that's going to be the next stream, but I am saying that I don't want to just jump into New Vegas again and again and again. I'm not a New Vegas streamer, I'm a variety streamer, and I want to play Fallout 4 beforehand. I've told everyone that I really, like, there's 3 characters I want to make in Fallout 4 as well, and I'm leaning towards all of the drugs. I do want to make a strength... I'm thinking about a teleporting punching man, a power armor shot, like power armor heavy weapons man, and also just someone who uses all of the drugs in a shotgun. All the drugs overlaps with every playstyle? Yeah, but I don't really like to use drugs on characters that don't have high intelligence. Because then you have to make more, and Chemist is only good for intelligence characters. Like, I want one character who's just a flat-out idiot. Like, I'm gonna make an idiot savant character, the Puncher. Yeah, I'm gonna use all the drugs, shotguns, rapid fire weapons. Let's go crazy with it. Let's go absolutely insane. And if you guys want to see that, stick around sometime. We'll get started with that eventually. I still have 45 minutes to this stream. I don't know if I'm gonna end things for an early night, or if I don't really have anything I could jump into for 45 minutes. Like, I don't think that would be, like, a good Fallout 4 start, you know? Brain Dead Bruiser sounds fun. Yeah, like, I've done it before. My highest level character in all of Fallout 4 is, in fact, an unarmed specialist who teleports around the map with punching and VATS and all that with the Blitz perk, and just goes around, work up those star punches. Yeah. Am I gonna have to make Little Mac? Star Punch Fever, baby. Though that's mean. Little Mac isn't that dumb. You know, you're not going back to the Wimp. Yeah, I did do the series Wimp of the Wasteland. I tried to do that series, but you see, when I originally made a series called Wimp of the Wasteland, in which I set the difficulty to survival, and I set my character's special stats to 1. However, halfway through my playthrough, This is gonna sound weird to someone who's played Fallout 4 more recently. They actually changed what survival mode was. And they made it, instead of the most difficult mode, they made it the most unfun mode, where you can't save the game when you want. You can't, you have to constantly drink water, and by constantly drink water, you guys have no idea how thirsty your character gets. If you play Fallout New Vegas Survival, you have to take a drink of water maybe maybe like 2 to 3 times a day. In Fallout 4, you'll have to take a drink of water every like 6 times a day. Your character gets absolutely dehydrated walking from the start of Sanctuary to the end of it. I think they might have patched it to make it less absurd. But when I tested it out, that was absolutely brutal. And I have beaten a playthrough of Survival before. I'm never doing it again. That took weeks of just like hammering away at it. So it was not fun. Like, Survival was not fun, so I decided never to do a Wimp of the Wasteland challenge with new Survival. But I might do a survival run of Fallout New Vegas sometime. That's not the hardest thing in the world. You just gotta keep an eye on things. Honestly, if you want a pretty decent time with Fallout New Vegas Survival, play either a melee character or an unarmed character. That way you don't have to worry too much about... Like, my favorite playthrough for survival mode in New Vegas has to be unarmed explosives character. Simply because you don't gotta worry too much about ammo. You only got to worry about the explosives you're carrying. Endurance helps both unarmed and explosives, obviously. I said endurance affects that, right? Not explosives affect explosives. But regardless, it helps immensely to just play a character who doesn't have to worry about that stuff. Plus, having that high of endurance means you have more health. You can work through things better. It works out a lot. So I don't know. I'm rambling at this point on that, but that's my favorite kind of play style. I might do that for this if I ever feel like it someday. Because I've been told Fallout New Vegas Survival isn't that much better than Fallout 4 Survival. At least they let you freaking save when you want. I don't know why that is... Why couldn't Fallout 4 just give you that? Like, I just want to be able to quit the game. I have a life! Surprisingly, game, I have a job, I have a life. I don't want to play your game until I find a bed suitable for me. Oh, but yeah, I think I'm gonna end things off here. I don't know if the credits have been repeating or if there's just that many people. I haven't been paying attention to them. But I think you guys understand the general gist of this. Congratulations on completing Fallout New Vegas! Would you like to load a prior save? No. So, with that being said, I want to thank each and every one of you for watching. This has been your host, Kazaraspell. Hope to see you in the next series, video, or live stream. And signing out.